here, it's here, it's finally here. What movie is that from? Here we go. Oh, wow, he was quick. All right. Yeah, it does not mess around. Time to do an unboxing. Ooh. It's not very big, but this should be exciting. I'm excited. Are you excited? Are you as excited as I am? You should be. This is going to be fun.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella shit.
So, what we're doing today is I have purchased what could be the world's cheapest, least expensive 3-frame honey extractor. Now, is this the brand that I've been drooling over? No. Is this the extractor of my dreams? No, absolutely not. This is the extractor that you keep seeing on Facebook over and over and over. If you are a beekeeper and if you are involved with any beekeeping group on Facebook, you've seen ads for this. And for a beginner beekeeper, this looks like one of those too good to be true type of an investments where you say, does it really work? Is it worth getting? And my curiosity finally got the better of me, and I said, you know what? I've already got a 9-frame radial extractor that I shipped off to my new home for my new business. So I don't have an extractor here. I needed something cheap, even though I don't have a lot of honey to extract. I wanted to be able to extract some and not do a crush and strain on a whole super. So I said, what have I got to lose? I'll do a little investment. I'll make a video of it for you, doing this as a public service. I get the extractor, you get the knowledge, and we're going to learn together just if this thing is worth what I paid for it, and if you should get it yourself and give it a try. I don't know about you, but if you've been looking at extractors, American-made extractors are expensive. I mean, we're talking small 3-4 frame extractors, $500, $600, $700, $800. You want to pay more? You can. You can pay thousands of dollars for small hobby honey extractors, motorized, crank, whatever, radial, tangential, all the bells and whistles. You can easily lose your mind and empty your pocket. So I know so many of us have seen this model on Facebook and pop-up ads and everything, but I can't be the only one who's wondered if it's any good and if it's something that we should buy, stick in the garage as a new beekeeper, hobby beekeeper. Is it going to do what we need it to do? Will it get us by until we grow and become bigger beekeepers and need something a little bit fancier, more heavy duty, more automated? I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's do an unboxing video and an initial review of this product. Okay, this is the Vevor. Yes, I said Vevor 3-frame tangential honey extractor. Okay, let's check it out. You can see it. Now, one more thing. I paid $121.99 for this. That included shipping. They didn't charge tax on top of that. That was all in $121.99 directly from their website. I did not buy it from Facebook. I did not click the link and buy it through there. I did see a 2-frame extractor that looked like a steel drum with no legs, and I think that they were advertising it for $99. When I went to their website and I saw this one for $20 more, $21 more, I'm like, 3-frame, comes with legs, looks pretty stable. All right, we'll upgrade from the 2-frame to the 3-frame, and we'll see what we get. So, okay, let's set this up and dive into this box. Now, I did not cheat. I have not been in here. This is the first time I'm slicing this open. Okay. Right off the bat, there's broken styrofoam. Comes with a honey gate. Here's the crank for the handle, and a user's manual. Okay. 2, 3, 4 frame. It says electrical, but it is not electrical. I don't know why it says electrical. So we will set the instructions off over here. And I'm assuming those are the legs that they just poked through the styrofoam. It's hard to do one-handed. Okay, I see zip ties, and there are 3 legs. And plastic bag is loose. It looks very, very shiny. So far, I'm not disappointed yet. Here's the 2 glass lid or plexiglass lids. And let's see. Oh, one-handed. Okay, that's it. Oh, this is nice. Okay. Ah, I see. Back to the knife. One zip tie gone. Ooh, look at it spin. Well, right off the bat, it seems that the action is really smooth. Doesn't feel to have any kind of a wobble. And yeah, I can spin this by hand, backwards and forwards. And over here, they've welded in these connections for the legs. It looks like they've got captive nuts in there that we'll put our bolts through to hold the legs on. So let's go ahead and do that and see what this looks like put together. So that's the handle assembled. And okay. There is no clutch assembly. I didn't really expect it in a model for $120. Really? Seriously? Do they really just, they're not hinged, they just sit there. There's no other way that this could go. So you can access this from either side, but they just lift off. Okay. I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I mean, this whole unit was $121.99, tax included and free shipping. So who am I to complain? But that's just a little bit weird. So let's peel the plastic off and see if we can make it pretty. That wasn't a chore. It's a bit scuffed up. What the heck? This one. This one has the plastic on the other side. Alright, so there it is. I mean, it's got a lid. 2 lids. They're both removable. They stay on. And alright, there's one thing I'm noticing is there's no brake and there's no clutch. So when you let this go, if your arm gets tired, this thing is going to continue to rotate and rotate and rotate. There's no spring clutch in there that is going to kick that out and let it just flop for safety. This thing's going to rotate until it comes to a complete and total stop. So keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times, kids. Okay, so one last thing is the honey gate. Let's see if this could be tricky. Honey gate's going to go down here. And we'll separate this. It does have an O-ring in here. Wow. Okay, make sure. I've noticed a lot of people put these on upside down. There is a right. Oh. Okay. Watch out for the inner O-ring. That guy wanted to come out real quick. I'm learning something here. Put it on upside down here. Get it as hand tight as you can inside. And then use the leverage you have here to finish it off and get it nice and tight. Now my hand comes back out. Ouch. All right. That's got to get tightened. I don't know. This has me a little bit on the worried side, but I don't use the honey gate when I'm extracting anyway. I mean, I leave it on, but it's always open. So as long as I can get this to open and stay and to not flap all the way down and get yucky with honey, then I'm happy with that. Now, another feature of this is it does have holes in the feet so that this can be anchored to the floor or to a pallet or to a piece of plywood, which is what I intend to do. I have a small pallet in my basement, and I'm going to bring that up, and I'll put a bolt through there, and then I'll be able to either put some concrete blocks on the ground or sandbags, or just stand on it to give it some extra weight as I'm using it. But there it is. Vevor 3-frame manual crank tangential extractor. It's got a little shelf in the bottom to hold your frames in. Spin 1, 2, 3. Looks like it'll handle mediums, deeps, shallows. For small time operation, I can't understand why you would need to get anything bigger. All right, let's do one more test. One last test. Does a 5-gallon bucket fit under the spout? Holy smokes, looky there. It does. Standard 5-gallon bucket fits under. There is still room. I can imagine that I would be able to fit a double screen sieve on there to filter the honey before bringing it out. Don't worry, this is not a bucket that I use for honey. I use food grade buckets for honey. If buying American is completely necessary, then this is not the model for you. If you are starting off with 1 or 2 beehives and it's your first year, second year, and maybe your first year you did some crush and strain, and then your second year you found out how much work it is for the bees to draw that wax back out, and what it costs you in time, what it costs you in effort, what it costs the bees in lost production time, and you've decided that a small, inexpensive extractor is right for you, it's something you want to move up to, this is definitely, from what I can see so far, and I have not used it yet, obviously, seems like quality. I mean, quality enough to get you started. I could imagine that at 122, let's just round it to 100, we'll throw the extra penny in there, call it $122, which included tax, which included shipping. And by the way, shipping, 3 days. Came FedEx ground. Now, I live in Indiana. This was shipped from When I checked the tracking, it came out of New Jersey. So I bought it in the evening. So really, it was only 2 full days. 2 days of shipping. It was delivered here by noon today. It got here fast. FedEx truck, FedEx ground. And I didn't have to pay anything extra. So a 3-frame extractor that's very lightweight, quite portable, and gets here within 2.5 days for free. And it's, oh, by the way, if you look this up on Amazon, it's cheaper to buy it directly from Vevor on the vevor.com. Now, if I go to extract honey and it's a complete failure, I'm going to let you know. But that video will be coming soon, probably within the next week. I do have some honey. I've got a couple of friends who may have some honey that they want to extract, and we might get together and run a couple of supers through this and see what it can handle. And but right off the bat, first impressions only. Did it check the box for being inexpensive? Yes. Does it appear to be good enough quality for a small-time beekeeper, so that you can save your comb, reuse your comb, give the comb back to the bees? Yes, it checks that box. It's small. When the honey season is done, I don't need an extra room for this. I can put this in the basement. I could take a garbage bag. After I rinse this out, I can put a garbage bag over top of this thing and keep the dust off of it and out of it. It came with everything that you need. 3 legs that can be bolted to the floor. Honey gate was included. The handle fits on there nice. It runs smoothly. It's certainly not high-end. They have motorized versions, but I wanted to do a video on the cheapest, the world's cheapest 3-frame honey extractor. And I would say this is definitely a step above the 2-frame plastic bucket extractors that I've seen from some of the big box stores. And they want almost $300 for one of those if you go through the you-know-who's to buy one. I live on a lake, but I don't live on that lake, and can't afford that. And I think I'd be quite disappointed to get a plastic bucket with a crank on it and no legs. But anyway, 3 frames, good quality, stainless steel, light, it's portable, it has a lid or 2 lids. I would have liked a clutch feature or a brake on the handle, but for $122 I cannot complain. And I cannot say yet that this machine does not work, because it appears that it's going to work, and I'm happy. I'm really happy. I'm glad I made this purchase. When I was anticipating the worst, let's just say that. I've seen this thing advertised on Facebook for years, and I just always wondered in the back of my mind, well, I don't know about that. Is that going to be a single use, throw it out kind of a thing? I didn't want to waste my money, but so far it doesn't appear that I've wasted my money. It appears that this is actually a pretty smart purchase for a small-time beekeeper, and so far I give it a thumbs up. So should you buy the Vevor 3-frame honey extractor, manual crank honey extractor? Donor. I say yes. I say yes. Once again, I'm Brent. This is Beekeeping in Paradise. Wherever you are in the world, if you have bees, you are beekeeping in paradise. Be safe, be well, be kind, and God bless.